The following is video number 1.
So it's kind of like, what do we see happening? So the first video is a wide with all the green writing, and that is obviously it's a cloud cover formation. You can't see anything really happen in that. What we will try with Weaponize, we'll try to visually enhance the videos. Because look, obviously there's some glare on the top. It must have been filmed on a screen with a light source around. I mean, this is not like the raw video. I hope the government now puts this one out, as always.
Yeah.
And we will make sure our government knows that they can do that, that this is going public. But we don't have raw footage because of the nature of how things are obviously sent to us. But the first video, I was looking at it, and if you look up at the very top by this green little demarcation point, you can just barely see on this huge screen, you can barely see something drop down from my angle of vision to my left and then make an abrupt turn. And it happens to be designated UAP by our military, described by our military, by our DOD as a saucer. And damn, if it's not freaking a perfect circle.
Let's set the stage a little bit more. So this is a platform way up there that's looking down on some clouds, and it spots something moving around that is unusual from way up there, right?
It wasn't seeking like an active capture. It just happened to come in. And this is why I think it was alerted all throughout the intelligence community that this is a famous video, that people have all seen this, because if you have access to very specific, I guess, areas within our government, a lot of people that we know have seen it.
Yes.
And so the thing drops down and moves, and I'm like, I can barely see anything. Boom, I open the next video, and they had punched in, and you can see this smooth movement of what looks like a disc, and it drops down. It appears to go inside of a cloud cover, and then during that it changes direction abruptly, and starts moving, and then goes into another cloud area.
The following is video number 2.
Now, officially, it says UAP using clouds for concealment, which is a funny way to say it. I don't know, right? But that's what they have reported internally in the government. Did it change direction because it was being seen? Did it use the clouds as concealment, or was it just some like saucer thing?
That's what it does up there.
Yeah, I don't
Run
know.
note.
Okay, and there's a third piece of footage, and I really didn't want to put this one out because it has some issues. So it was sharpened, zoomed, motion tracked, contrast enhanced, and slowed to 60% speed by our own military. So when I end up seeing this enhanced version, because obviously they have a really good version of this footage, it had a glitch. And it looks like when it goes into the cloud cover, all of a sudden it's popped out. But the original footage, you see it's smooth. And how I know it glitched is because the little green icon at the top jumps. So the UAP doesn't make that movement as you're seeing. It was...
We did not do it.
No. When we received that, and you also see a white ring around it, but that's because they did all the things I just said. So they're analyzing it there. They're analyzing, hopefully for people we know, they're analyzing this. So, but this third piece we're going to put out anyway, because you can really see the shape because of the horrible, horrible job they did at enhancement with a glitch. But I just want people to understand it's a smooth motion, and look at the original footage for that. But I think we can do a semi-better quality enhancement, and we're going to try to do that. It's AI, so it might like fill in a little bit. So that's not the video, but it's just a way to better demonstrate without a glitch. But again, I'm not working off of source material. This is just, being knucklehead trying to do this with my pal.
The following is video number 3.
We wanted to show it to two friends of ours who we trust to get their reaction. They had never seen it before, just to see how they would react. And we did that. Dave Foley, a good friend of ours, we knew we could show it to him. He's not going to run and put it on X or something like that.
And Grant, who's a great journalist who has a sharp eye, and we just wanted to know what they thought about it. We should play that.
Yeah.
Look at the shape. See the change of direction?
Yeah.
Because it gets even better.
And that's very disc shaped. Yeah. Wow.